Let's take a look at problem number 2. This is a radical equation, so let's refresh our memory on those steps. Radical equations. Oops. Not that I'm very good in Word. There we go. Okay, step 1. Get a radical by itself. Do not create a fraction. Step 2. Raise both sides to a power equal to the index. Step 3. If you have more radicals, go back to step 1. Step 4. Solve for x. Now at this point, it's going to be either a linear equation or a quadratic. If linear, where everything's the x to the first power, then we're going to get rid of parentheses. And we do that via the distributive property. Then we'll get rid of fractions. We do that by multiplying everything by the LCM of all their denominators. Third thing we'll do is get everything with an x on one side, numbers on the other side. And the last step would be to divide both sides by the number in front of the x. Now I wrote this in terms of x's, but you can have any variable. Now if it's a quadratic, get everything on one side, everything on one side, 0 on the other side. And B, usually, there's not many quadratic formula problems I've seen, but you'll factor and set each factor equal to 0 and solve. And then last step, check your answers. What you'll find is this process will work, but sometimes it'll give you answers that aren't right. It'll give you the right ones, so that's the plus part of it. But let's take a look at this one. Okay. We got square root of x plus 4 plus 2 equals negative x. Step 1, get a radical by itself. Now I'm going to take this 2 and move it over to the right side. So we got square root of x plus 4 equals negative x minus 2. That was step 1. Step 2, raise both sides to a power equal to the index. Well, this is a square root. Index is a number that goes in the slot right here, and if it's a square root, it's by default 2. So we'll square both sides. So we'll square the square root of x plus 4, and we'll square the negative x minus 2. Now, when you square it here, our index matches the power, and when that happens, the square root and the second power cancel each other out, and you're just left with what's underneath the radical. Now over here, we got negative x minus 2 times negative x minus 2. Negative x times negative x is x squared. Negative x times negative 2 gives us a positive 2x. Negative 2 times negative x is a positive 2x. And negative 2 times negative 2 gives us a positive 4. No matter where you are in math, combine together like terms. 2x plus 2x is 4x plus 4. Now step 3. If more radicals, go back to step number 1. We don't have any more radicals. So step 4, solve for x. If linear, well, this isn't linear. We have an x squared. So let's skip down to here. If quadratic, get everything on one side, 0 on the other side. So I'm going to take these, step 4, I'm going to take these x plus 4 and move them to the right side. We like the x to the largest power to have a positive number before it. That's why we want to leave the x squared on this side. So we got x squared plus 4x, and I take the x over, it becomes a negative x, plus 4 minus 4. Again, when you take anything across equals, the sign changes. Well, combine together like terms. We got x squared, 4x minus x is 3x, and 4 minus 4 drops away. Factor and set equal to 0. Factor and set equal to 0 and solve. Okay. My English is not what it should be. I'm going to factor out an x, and that leaves us x plus 3. The zero factor property says you get 0 on one side, you factor the other side, you're going to set each factor equal to 0. So I'll set x equals 0, and I'll set x plus 3 equals 0. Now this is already solved for 0. That's this one. But this one will take 3 over, and we got negative 3. And those are maybe our answers. Notice how I say check your answers. Well, let's plug 0 back up here. 0 plus 4 is 4. Square root of 4 is 2. So on this side we'd have 2 plus 2, which is 4. And if I put 0 over here, I'd have negative 0, which is 0. 4 equals 0? Nope, that one fails. Now negative 3. Negative 3 plus 4 is 1. Square root of 1 is 1. 1 plus 2. And if I put negative 3 over here, negative gives me a positive 3. We would end up with 3 equals 3. So this one checks. So our answer is negative 3, which would be A. So let's check that, 2A. And checks.